Well, we have shown you the tens of thousands of people protesting in the streets over the election of Donald Trump. They say a major reason for their protests, Trump claims that he will deport at least 2 to 3 million illegal immigrants. So if that is truly important to them, why have none of these people protested that President Obama has actually deported more than 3 million people since taking office? This is a reality check you won't see anywhere else.
No Donald Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA!
Yeah, the protests have been loud and they've gotten a lot of media attention. The claim is that President-elect Donald Trump will unfairly deport millions of undocumented immigrants. So before we look at the hypocrisy here, let's listen to what Donald Trump has actually said.
What we are going to do is get the people that are criminal and have criminal records, gang members, drug dealers. We have a lot of these people, probably 2 million, it could even be 3 million. We're getting them out of our country or we're going to incarcerate.
All right, so Donald Trump wants to deport 2 to 3 million undocumented immigrants with criminal backgrounds. And into the streets, protesters flow. Okay, but where have those protesters been over the past 8 years? Because according to the Pew Research data analysis that was released in August, get this, the Obama administration has deported an unprecedented 2.4 million illegal immigrants between 2009, when he took office, and 2014. That was the last year data was available. So with 2 years left on his term, Obama had already deported well above Trump's minimum estimate of 2 million undocumented immigrants. Now, let's go a little further on this, because if you take the numbers from 2014 alone, it's over 414,000 immigrants who were deported. It's not even his highest year. But if we assume that 2015 and 2016 will match 2014's number, then we can reasonably estimate that over the course of his term, President Obama will have deported at least 3.2 million people by the end of this year. So how many people is that? Well, according to governmental data, the Obama administration has deported more people than any other president's administration in history. In fact, they have deported more than the sum of all the presidents of the 20th century. So just let that sink in for a minute. More deportations than all the presidents of the 20th century combined. What you need to know is that the hypocrisy here is almost infuriating. If you are against Donald Trump's plans to deport up to 3 million immigrants, okay, you have every right, and you probably should protest. But if you are infuriated that Donald J. Trump wants to do it, and yet you were silent as Barack Obama actually did it, are you really interested in solving the problem? Or are you just opportunistically outraged? That's Reality Check. Let's talk about that on Twitter.